Welcome, kids, with the Missoula City Band. Good evening to you. Thanks for being here. It's our final concert of the year. Dang it, I know it. Dang, anyway. Hey, well, let's start it off right. Here's my buddy Ron Wilcott. Please rise to the Star Spangled Banner. Going to jump right into it, but it's just too much fun. Hey, we found a key fob, and I hear it's from Matt. So I've got a new house and a locker. I got child care, some kind of care, and I hear it's from a gold Malibu. Does that sound familiar, son? Hey, someone dropped their key fob, and if you don't come get it, I'm driving home in a new car. We're going to start this evening with Carrie Mills' Turkey Trot. Are you kidding me? That's the actual name of the composition. Carrie Mills is the name of the composer. What kind of composer puts his name first in the composition? So I went digging, trying to find out anything about whatever, any of those 4 words. Indeed, when I put all the words into Google, it started spitting out stuff about turkey trot. That's right. And the first ones, of course, were the ridiculous runs that people do on purpose around Thanksgiving. Some people do that crap. They run on purpose, I understand. And then when they do them around Thanksgiving, they call them turkey trots. Well, no, this is more than 100 years ago. The turkey trot was a dance. And it preceded the one that became famous, some other animal, the foxtrot, right? But what made the turkey trot so quickly popular was that the Vatican decided that it was offensively suggestive dancing maneuvers. So as sure as public opinion went, the country exploded and everyone wrote turkey trots and kids were dancing offensive dances all over the country. So I dare you, go ahead and have at it. Here's Carrie Mills' Turkey Trot. anyone dancing suggestively around you? Don, please come on down, buddy. We're so glad to have a plethora of soloists to share their music with you tonight as well. Some of the folks that play in the band every week, some guest soloists that are coming up. Don was wise enough to pick a great old Arthur Pryor solo. Stupid enough to pick a great old Arthur Pryor solo. Arthur Pryor was the trombone soloist in the Sousa band until he made so much money he went out on his own, had his own band. The great trombone player, and God knows that trombone players, you know, we're at the top of the list. Some list. A-list. We're on the top of A-list. That's what we are. Please try to keep the Gisselbecks from applauding prematurely. There's a slight break in between each one of the little sub-movements of it. So hold on to yourself. You'll know when to finally applaud. But in between, we're just taking a breath going, okay, I think we're in the right spot. Jay's going to come over and see if he can get the microphone right for Don. Here's Don's Thoughts of Love. A new gauntlet's been thrown down. Thoughts of love. Oh, what a roadmap that thing was. I was up here making hand signals like an airline. Jeez. And it was a Broadway musical that was crazy. It was really TV. And it was last year. If we don't play it this year, we'll all forget the melodies by the time we get to it next year. So we decided to put it on tonight's program. Many of you will tap your toe and you'll remember it. The kid learned how to play piano, to fake a jazz piano player. What was his name? Huh? There it is. Ryan Gosling. I guess some cute little boy who played the lead in this thing. It's La La Land. on trumpet. Wow. There's some sweet melodies there. Hey, we're going to send our collection gang out. One of the things I've finally came upon, besides picking your pocket, that we got equal representation just by accident. That there's an alumni from each one of our schools here. Janelle's a Sentinel kid, and Corey's a Hellgate kid. Wait, hold on. What's the name? Yeah, I know, O'Neill, I gotta thank O'Neill. And Tatum, the youngest of the three and with the strangest name. Tatum is the Big Sky kid. Also, thanks so much to Jan for your help in subbing over the years. So dig down deep and dig off, and I'm looking at you, Joe. Dig down deep. I know there's money in there, buddy. I saw you standing up. Your wall is just loaded. Hey, we had a sweet moment last evening. John Wilson, who has played in this band when he was in college, and he's been with us with the Centennial Band celebration. He's a fine trumpet player, did 20 years in the Navy Band back in D.C., and he's had a host of problems in his life, and he's now stricken with cancer. Car wreck has done his thing, and he came up last night, and he wanted to play this song with us. And he was so weak, he couldn't even stand up for rehearsal. And today, he couldn't get out of bed. His son let me know that he couldn't get out of bed. So he wasn't unable to play the gig tonight. I asked Hillary if she'd sit in for him. And in honor of John Wilson and hoping that his health will return, here is Hillary Sword and Trumpeter's Lullaby. Oh, thank you. trumpet staples that sometimes kids get through a whole experience in life and never played that. That's the first time she played it. Yeah, she's a great little trumpet player. And without rehearsal, that's the coolest thing. You, as a musician, you wouldn't stand up beforehand going, okay, now we haven't rehearsed this, so if it sucks, be gentle on us, okay? No. You don't make excuses up front. You lay it out there. If it goes well, you go, well, see, I told you it'd be just fine. Ah, jeez. Hey, there was another. Hey, the folks at the Springs, Lily is putting together a classic car show at the Springs, and it's a fundraiser for the Alzheimer's Association. And you're looking for classic cars. If you're interested in showing off your classic car, hey, I've got that Malibu. August 23rd. It's a Thursday between 4 and 6:30. It only costs you $10 with all the proceeds go to the Alzheimer's Association. That's the entry fee, and you get your food. Oh my. So get a hold of Lily at the Springs, okay? Lily's here, right there. See Lily, she's got that checker top, or you can just find her on their website. Hey, Danny, come on up here, boy. Danny is want to sing a song with the band. He's really a flute person. He probably studied in Maggie's, studied in Maggie's studio in Maggie taught University, Montana. But he ended up being a vocal major, and you're a flute major. Oh, okay. Well, I know him as a vocal person because he student taught with us over at Sentinel, and that's where I got to know him. And then he started playing in our band. I didn't know you were a flute major. Well, bless you, son. And Maggie's here. She'll be so damn proud. Danny's dad is terminal with cancer, and he sang it for his old man the other day. And when he asked to sing with the band, I suggested one of my favorite tunes. It was my grandma's favorite tune as well. And hell, his name is Danny, so how could he not sing, Oh, Danny Boy? together, boy. Hey, we got so many special things going on tonight. This is another really cool one right here. My buddy Ron's going to come up and sing. This is a poem written by Barb Borst. Lives over in the Manor, one of my favorite places to play, and where she's always hitting me up. Carolyn Williams always hitting me up, buying tickets for a raffle. It's okay, I read it off of my taxes. We're good. Well, Barb Borst wrote this wonderful poem years ago, and she brought it to Mardell Lockwood. And Mardell is right here in the front row as well. Mardell, say hi to Mardell. She was the Musicians Union president and secretary, everything, for years and years and years. She was the gal who used to give out our woolen blue coats. Well, she put it to music with the help of her son. Larry Lockwood is a fine trumpet player. Is Larry here? Boy, you're a good-looking boy, Larry. Gisselbeck tells me you used to ride bicycles. You were a hell of a bike rider. We looked you up on the record books last night. Well, Larry's a professional trumpet player, Norwegian. Is that the right line? And he's home visiting the folks. And but last year he put this to music. And then this year, I put the screws on our resident arranger and composer, Mike Rosbarski. Mike, wait! And Mike made a band arrangement of it. Well, Mike reached out and said, well, I'll make the arrangement if Ron will sing it. So you can see, this is one tangled web, man. And it's worth it all. Here's a beautiful song written by Barb Borst. Here is Old Missoula. Oh, too much fun. Barb, what a sweet song. Thanks, Larry, for that arrangement, man. Mike, what a great band arrangement. Hey, hey. That will become a staple in the library for sure, man. Hey, there's so many people that help make this run. I got to get a few folks recognized like crazy. Those three wonderful collectors that come out every year, every month, every week and pick your pockets. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it. The board members that keep me on track, Dan Dixon, our band chaplain. He says a prayer for us before every concert, hoping to God things will go well. I just know he does. And Bill Haffey sitting over here in the band, probably the longest, I was going to say longest standing member in the band, but I don't think he can stand up anymore. Hey, it's just an old joke, okay? And really who makes the band run is the administrative assistant and her mom. They do all the library work. Amanda comes here right after work, and her mom, Becky. Please give a huge round of applause for Amanda and Becky Kidd. I'll find Becky. Hey, did I tell you I have a couple more of those books still available for you before they go in the cold storage, this winter. But I'll be back with them, I'll make you a case discount. Hey, our horn players spend half of their time playing offbeats. All right, it's either boom ba 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 or ba 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 ba, and without them, a band just doesn't carry. A waltz without the afterbeats just doesn't cut it. A march without the backbeats just doesn't cut it. And so to thank them for their another season of hard bumping, we let them out of the cage. Here's Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Enjoy this, Janelle. Ah, I blew a transition in there. Dang it, that was my fault. Oh, look at who's up here. I told her I was holding her off till the last, make you all stay here. It's gonna get dark before you know it. Look, we're starting to get cold. Isn't that a nice thing? Hey, look at who's back there. It's Maggie Schubert. Say hi, Maggie. Hi. Hey, I'm not done talking yet. Oh, now that Maggie, she's just starting to do her retirement from the University of Montana. We're so glad that she's still coming out with us, and now that she doesn't have to answer the bell down there at those folks across town over there, maybe she'll come in and play with us more often. Please enjoy Morning Breeze and Maggie Schubert. Somewhere to go. Thank you, Maggie. All right, kids, it's time to call it a night, I guess. Thanks so much for Jay and his fine sound. Jay, thank you, buddy. You had me fun. Ron, thanks for being here every single week, man. Ron Scholl from Missoula Community Access TV. Hiding out there in the corner. In the spot, in the exact spot that Ron would be. All right, that was Ron's spot right there. Tiny dancer who passed this year. Thanks so much for making us a part of your summer gig. Even if you only got here once or twice, you know better now. So it's every Wednesday, and we added 2 weeks since I'm retired. I got nothing else to do. So some of these people have to get back to work. I'd like to thank the city for their continued support of this band since 1926, and hope they'll continue. I love that fat man. Yeah, they're going through some talks right now. I'm sure it'll be fine. Well, I'll just pay more in tax. Here. Thanks so much for coming out. We're going to end as we always do. A guaranteed standing ovation. I'm no dummy. Here's the Missoula City Band, the Stars and Stripes Forever.
Thank you. We'll see you next season. Thank you so much, folks.